Alright, so I'm going to go over some of the changes between the gray poles and the white poles. And the white poles, they slide together in these Harbor Freight Tools portable garages. They have a three-way here, a three-way thing here. Yeah, three-way. No, I'm just kidding. They got a three-way, and they slide together. These ones here, they clamp on like this. So, you know, it'll still work the same, and I think the structure is about the same strength as far as that goes. Tubing, you know, once the tubing is all connected with the roof, it should be pretty strong. The only concern that I have is because it's a lot thinner, it's a little bit thinner tubing, the screws staying in on the siding. So that's the only concern I have, really. And you could go with smaller screws, maybe that would work, put more of them. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm actually just going to do it, and it should be fine. Just don't crank them down really tight with your impact, which I have the Bauer impact from Harbor Freight. I use it more than on my Bosch one. I have a Bosch one too, and I just like this one a little better. It's got a little more power, and it works really good. And I don't know, I just like using it. So, and I've got everything in that trusty little bag there, so that's one of the reasons I'm using it. So anyway, so they're done this way, and you guys, I'm not like measuring anything pretty much, other than when I do the bottoms. I think what I'm going to do on this one is I'm just going to use a level and make sure that it's plumb this direction. You know, you can't do it this way because it's going to be a little bit off plumb this direction. If you notice, it just tilts just in a little bit. On both sides it's going to be the same, but I'm just going to use the level just to get it in the right place, and then go ahead and put it in. And then the final one, I'm actually going to measure from here all the way to the very end, because I've got my panels cut to 5 feet, so I need to make sure that I'm at least 5 feet or less. And I'll check the top from one end all the way to the other to make sure that it's less than 5 feet. So those are the things I'm going to check on these, you know, the studs or whatever you want to call them. I'm just going to check to make sure they're plumb, and that's fine. So a lot less measuring. I was measuring on the last one, and figured out a couple of shortcuts doing this one. So let's hope they work out. It should be fine. It's not going to matter. I mean, it's just a storage area. So, and if you notice, we got lots of nice new rock. If you didn't watch the other videos, 2 transfers. So that's like 4 truckloads of rock, and plus then the tractor broke down before I got that done, which is a drag. I still have a lot of spreading to do, and I can't do it. I'll fix the tractor. We'll do a video on that too. Anyway, probably gonna rebuild the engine. Another rebuild. That's 3 this year. Great. 2 Fords and a Kubota. Man, too much fun. All right. Talk to you in the next video.